We've been back up and running now for about a week, and after a couple calls with Weber that we're going to get to in a little while, we've been doing some cooks on her. Been grilling up some pork chops, been grilling up some turkey tenderloins, been grilling up some pork tenderloins, and this is the first long cook. That started last night around midnight. We got a 13-pound pork shoulder roast. You can see the smoke fire is pumping out the smoke here, so everything seems to be operating the way it should. Give you an idea of what the pellet usage is. This was full at midnight, and it's about 8:45 in the morning right now. We've been going low and slow. I don't know if you can see those gauges right there. 225, we got the 2 probes in her, and we'll give you one more look here. She's developing a nice bark on her. We're going to take her off this soon. We're going to wrap her up, and we're going to get her finished up to around 203, 202 degrees. So far, the SmokeFire has been doing exactly what she should have been doing all along. So we're nearing stall temperature here, and this is the first major smoke we've had. You can see the beautiful bark that is forming on this 13-pound pork roast. And like I said before in many of my videos, this thing pumps out the smoke, and it does an amazing job as a smoker. That I can't say that I'm disappointed with at all. And the fact that you could fit a 2-inch pan underneath those grill grates, fill it up with some white wine or some apple juice, as I did, to keep your cooks nice and moist. That's a nice bonus with this pit. So here's where we're at. We're almost at stall temperature. We're going to wrap this up soon, and going to have some pork barbecue later. So this is my dilemma. After being on the phone with Weber a few times, multiple emails back and forth, I've been speaking with this consultant, a SmokeFire specialist by the name of Jesse C. Exceptionally accommodating. I will say, Weber's customer service is pretty admirable, so to speak. He's been on the level with me, very accommodating, very apologetic, obviously. Basically said that you should not have had to deal with these issues, not within the first 100 days, not within the first 6 months of ownership. So basically, what Weber is offering me right now is 2 options. They're offering me $120 to $150 worth of accessories for the SmokeFire, for my troubles, for my woes, for my loss of cook time, or Weber is saying, and this is, by the way, from what I understand, it wasn't really said in so many words, but my understanding was if you had some real problems within the first 100 days of ownership, they'll take the grill back. So Jesse didn't say that, but he kind of hinted there was a 100-day policy somewhere in there. And basically what Weber is saying is you know what? If you're this unhappy with the grill, we will come and pick it up, and we will give you a full refund. Now, my wife, who has a business in the machining industry, says that that's unprecedented customer service. So here's Weber looking to pick the grill up and refund me completely if I so desire. So where does that leave me? I spent 2 weeks searching, reading, looking at grills again that I did in early June, and I'm not coming up with too much. I looked at the Rectech, I looked at the Camp Chef, I looked at a few that were over $2,000, and I'm really caught between sticking with the devil that I know or the devil that I don't know. But I will say this, what I've determined with two pellet smokers, 2 pellet grills, so to speak, is that if you don't have an open flame for searing, basically what you're trying to do is you're trying to sear inside an oven, and that's basically what you're going to get from anything that doesn't have an open grate and an open flame, such as like a pit boss does. You're looking at raising the temperature to do the searing when you're not really doing over the fire cooking. Having said that, I had one phone conversation with Jesse that went into depth and into detail about their new Seawood Series that has an improved auger and feed assembly, where here's something I didn't know, but the auger is actually uphill on the SmokeFire. And on the new Seawood, it's level, a little longer, but it's level. It has a completely stainless steel firebox. The entire pit itself is, he called it cast iron, and then he said cast aluminum, so I'm assuming it's a heavy gauge cast aluminum. The cook surface on the Seawood is the same cook surface it is on this ELX 6. It has a direct flame cooking option that I asked him about. And basically what he said is that the new interface and the new technology of this grill allows you to open it and use it like you would a charcoal grill. So you can use it and it will maintain temperature while the hood is up, instead of putting the hood down to grill on the SmokeFire. You can also attach a rotisserie to the new Seawood, as I was told. The entire cart has been redesigned. It's much more sturdier. It's much like the other ones. I looked at it online. There are some accessories that are already going to be available for it, such as an additional shelf. It's cheaper. And after the end of the conversation, well, let me just say this. I asked Jesse if the new Seawood has an improved auger motor design, and he basically said it's the same auger motor design with one of those shear bolts added in, which is what the issue was on this. So that hasn't been an improvement. The hopper is supposed to be improved. The feed is supposed to be improved. The firebox is improved. The glow plug is actually a screw-in glow plug this time. It's not a pop-in glow plug. So I guess they upgraded that feature to it. And at the end of the conversation, I kind of said, you know, Jesse, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to sell me on a swap here? Are you going to... Well, I don't know if I could do that. So after talking with him, basically he gave me the choice, and he said, I'm going to leave this ticket open for as long as you want to decide what you want to do. So I got back to him this week and I said, hey, here's the thing. I really don't want to go with another product. I want to stick with what I know. I'm curious about this Seawood. I said, when is it going to be out? He said, possibly 2 months. I said, well, I don't want to be without a grill for 2 months. I was already without a grill for a month over the holidays. So I said, can I keep this until the Seawood comes out, and then you come pick this up and give me a refund and I'll buy a Seawood? I said, or could you do a swap? I was really kind of leaning on him at this point. And he said, well, you know, let me go to the upper management and talk to them and see. So I'm waiting to hear from Weber. I guess the bottom line is this. There's two things here. The grill is working now. And for the unforeseeable future, it's doing exactly what it should be doing. It's pumping out volumes of smoke like it typically does. It has done a great job with the cook so far that we've done on it. I can't complain. I can't complain about the Weber customer service either. And basically, Jesse also said that if you continue to have problems with this grill, you know, we will continue to enforce the warranty even after the warranty expires, because you have a ticket open showing that you have had issues with it. And he even said if something major goes wrong, like a control board or something really, really expensive, after the warranty expires, we'll work with you. You know, we'll give you a discount. We'll do what we can to keep you happy. So Weber's customer service has been exceptional. It really has. I can't complain about that. And Jesse C has been phenomenal. So hats off to him if he's watching this video. So I got to make a decision what I want to do. The two accessories that I'm looking at, possibly, if that's the deal with this, is I'm looking at the spatchcock chicken roaster and possibly the griddle that goes into the Weber Firecraft series, the insert series that they have. I'm looking at those two accessories as I guess kind of a penance piece from them. But anyway, I'm waiting to hear back from them to see if I could keep this until the Seawood comes out. I did look at the Tahoma 900 by Oklahoma Joe's. I watched a couple videos on the Tahoma 900. I'm not too keen on the grill just burning out its fuel and then that's when it's off. You know, I'd rather something that has a little more finality with turning it off. But I heard that the Tahomas are starting to hit lows. I'd like to go see one in person. I'm not completely counting that out as maybe another grill that I would add to the collection this summer. But as far as the Weber's concerned, I think I'm going to stay with the Weber product, whether it's the SmokeFire and we roll the dice with this one with the new parts, or we say, hey, take it away, and we get a new Seawood when it comes out in a couple months. So that's where we're at right now at Sambo's place. Enjoy your cooks. If you have any comments or suggestions on what I should do, post them in the comments. I'd like to hear from you. Take care.